Hi everybody, welcome to Ledger Live on September 19th, 2008. We've got a lot going on today on football, fish, and finances. First, we'll take the latter. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 380 points because the government said it will be working on a rescue plan over the weekend to try to solve the greatest financial crisis in decades. As a result, confidence is coming back into the markets and people are buying up stocks. They're looking for value. Now, I've got a little tip for you. It's not IBM, it's not AT&T. Are you ready? Ready? Okay, tilapia. The State Department of Corrections is closing a tilapia farm at a prison in Cumberland County where they were raising tilapia. They're auctioning off the tilapia on a website, govdeals.com. So far, the bidding has the tilapia at 12 cents per fish. That's more than Lehman Brothers stock, which is selling for 9 cents a fish. You can still get in on the action. We got a video by Rick Hepp about it. Check it out.
This program's been here for about 9 years now. Cumberland County College had their own aquaculture program. We decided to partner with them, and they gave us the baby finger-length tilapia. Our inmates learned how to raise them, how to take care of the water conditions, the tanks, keep the tanks clean, feeding, water temperature. Once the fish were mature, what we did was we handed them back over to Cumberland County College. Now that their program has shut down, we have nowhere to go with our mature fish. They're being auctioned off as surplus state property.
Inmate Leroy Kiles knows what he would like to happen to the fish when they're sold.
Well, I hope they give them to like the poor people, the food pantries, the soup kitchens, people that's in need.
In any event, Kyle says the program has been a learning experience.
There's nothing in here that I can't do now. So I plan on getting a job doing this, because I learned a lot.
Now, if you don't know the difference between a 7-man sled and a dog sled, don't worry. You're going to be watching a lot of football this weekend. First up is Rutgers versus Navy. Rutgers is without its star running back, Ray Rice, and they've been playing like fried rice lately. They're 0-2. They're going up against Navy. Now, I spent some time down at the Naval Academy in Annapolis. I know those guys, those surface ship guys, are very precise, very detail-oriented. Someday they're going to be running an Aegis-class guided missile destroyer. But the question is, can they man up against Rutgers, or will they just line up? Let's find out from sports writers Tom Lucci and Steve Politi.
It seems like they've solved Navy, yet on the flip side, we haven't seen this group of linebackers, attack Navy, and Navy does have the leading rusher in the country in Sean White,
right.
And they can always be dangerous with that running game, with that triple option.
Right, so it'll be a test for the defense. I think most people, at least Rutgers fans, are focused on what the offense has done, and I know Mike Teal, Greg Schiano came out, big vote of confidence, not only for this game. I think he's saying that Mike Teal is his quarterback for the season, which I found a little unusual. Any position player would have his job guaranteed for an entire year. Do you think he's making the right move by sticking with him?
Well, I think for now, I mean, since Mike got them through the first 2 games, which were very difficult, I think it's only fair to give him a chance to get back on his feet against Navy and Morgan State. My personal view would be if he does that, gets back on his feet, and they go to West Virginia and they lay an egg or they don't play well, and Mike has 2 or 3 more interceptions, then I think you have to start thinking about next year, because all of a sudden you're 2-3 going into October.
How do you like the way Schiano's handled this? I mean, he's been in these situations before where the team's been losing, and he knows how to handle a losing team as much as a winning team. How do you like the way what he's been saying, how he's been treating the team? I mean, how would you grade how he's doing this?
I think that's fine. I find what's interesting, and you bring this up, is after they lost to North Carolina in his Monday press conference, he was almost defiant about not giving up about this team. And just basically looked at all of us in the media and said, don't judge this team until the body of work is complete. But the main thing is Rutgers needs to get back on track. I don't think there's any question about that.
Right, and they have 2 games to do it. I think they'll win these 2 games. Can I score for this week?
I'm afraid to pick a score, but I'll go 28-20.
28-20. All right, I'm going to go 6-2. Signing off this week, Steve Politi, Tom Lucci. Thanks for watching.
Now, aren't they a cute couple? They're always fishing for compliments from each other. Well, actually, we've got another cute couple, and they do real fishing with each other in the cool waters of the South Branch. Take a look.
Beautiful trout abound in one of New Jersey's finest fishing spots. This is Joanne and Jan Beliveau, and they are trying their luck at the Ken Lockwood Gorge, 2.5 miles of trout conservation water on the South Branch of the Raritan River in Califon.
We're fortunate in this part of the state to have such scenic, beautiful, almost untouched spots. It doesn't seem like New Jersey, and they're beautiful fishing waters.
So how did Jan learn of the gorge?
one of the contributors had been over here in the middle of the summer, and I think he said he got 8 fish in August on a dry fly in a matter of an hour or so. So knowing that, I figured it must be a good river, and it's so beautiful as far as nature is concerned that we've just been coming back every week.
And what's it like having his wife along on a fishing trip?
It's good to share, interests. We bike together, we ski together. We're on the Mountain Creek Ski Patrol, so we ski there a lot during the winter.
For Joanne, it's not just about the fishing.
But I don't care if I catch a fish or not. That's not important to me. I just like being out in nature. But he does put me in the very best spots where he thinks for sure I'll catch a fish.
Jan believes that the Ken Lockwood Gorge can measure up to any river.
We fish out west, we fish in Vermont, we fish the Ausable and the Adirondacks, and this is as good as any of those rivers. But we don't want anyone to know.
Okay, let's get back to the financial crisis. We have a couple of posts here. This was posted by P. Way You Know. I have the not too subtle sensation that I'm getting set up to be robbed here. And this is posted by No Hesitation. This story will be the first of many more to follow in the I Told You So file. Wall Street collapse shows need for regulation. And this was posted by Bill Wolf. Free market ideology led to the meltdown. Well, that's a wrap on this edition of Ledger Live. Don't forget to send us your questions, your comments, your emails, and also your videos to Ledger Live at starledger.com. You can also find us at NJ.com. Thanks for being with us, everybody, and have a great weekend.